process for each mood board is unique, so here's another tutorial. I feel like starting off with the uniform, so I went to Creative Costuming Design's website, and I switch it up whether I get a male or female uniform, but a lot of the uniforms could be worn by either anyways. For this mood board, I want it to be summer themed, but I also want it to feel a little fantasy fairy tale like, so I can choose my filter here in the drop down menu. Now the real fun starts, and I can start to screenshot and collect the uniforms I like. I like this one. It catches my eye because of the mermaid pattern on it, and this one caught my eye because I like the colors. They remind me of flowers. I'm really just grabbing any that I think look good or that like I could actually picture people wearing, you know. So I also am gonna see some that I just like, not for this mood board, but maybe for a mood board in the future, that I'm gonna screenshot also and collect in my camera roll. I like this one here, reminds me of like Egypt, so I'll save that for another time maybe. This one here would be good. Once again, reminds me of the ocean. I also like this soft pink one, and this is probably gonna be my last one because I have quite a few now. Don't want to get overwhelmed. So once again, my app of choice is PicCollage. It's easy for me to use. Click the plus button at the bottom to start a new collage, and it opens up my camera roll. I can select all the photos I want to bring into it. Now I have all my potential uniforms in one place, so I'm going to go ahead and start looking for some silks to go with them. I chose a lot of uniforms, so what I like to do is use multitask to go back and forth to refresh my memory of the uniforms and compare what silks might look good with them. I'm browsing on Algae, and the first silk I noticed immediately is this heart one. Reminds me of the kind of medieval looking uniform I had, so I zoom in and screenshot. And it also tells you suggestions of similar silks you might like, so I always like to take a look at those. Now this flower looking one in the top row seems fun. I don't know if it really goes with any of the uniforms I have, but bring a lot of color in, which is kind of what I was going for with the summer thing. So I'm going to go ahead and screenshot that as well. This aquamarine and purple one would look really good with that uniform I have, so I'm going to go ahead and definitely screenshot that too. Well, this one is purple. It's beautiful. I don't remember ever seeing it before. It would go with the purple uniform I have, which now I'm seeing the purple uniform really working out, so I'm going to gather a few other silks that could go with it. This one. So I'm going to gather a few more, and then I'm going to go back to PicCollage and start a new collage with the uniform I've chosen. So I select everything I want for my camera roll, hit done, and it puts everything on a new collage for me, ready to go. So I've decided to cut them out using that feature in the app. I can see clearly what I have now, and I'm really not feeling this heart one anymore. It's too much. I want to keep the colorful one to keep that summery feeling. As pretty as this silk is, it doesn't really go with the colorful one, so I'll have to get rid of that. Then these two are really beautiful and they seem to match each other, but they just don't really match the colorful one, so I'll get rid of those as well. Now that I have the most fundamental things, I can go ahead and name my mood board. I can go in, change the font color, font style, everything like that. And I gotta fancy it up a little bit because I'm extra like that, so I'm gonna add some sparkles. You may recognize this as my Pride Month post. It's basically like a library for all the colors, so I'm going to choose a blue rifle and blue and purple poles to add in. Now is one of my favorite parts, adding in the accessories. So I'm really thinking of some light pink lipstick because the sleeve on the dress has some pink and I need more of that. Alright, I just grabbed some colors that I thought were nice, and I'm going to add them on and see which one goes with that sleeve on the dress. And right away, I think this one's a winner. Pretty obvious. I need some blue and purple eyeshadow at this point, and there's a lot of beautiful ones. I'm a big fan of these colors together, so I'm gonna grab a few of them. There's even some with pink in there, so this is really perfect. I'm gonna make my decision by which one looks best next to the dress, so I line them up there, and there's definitely one clear winner. I like to add in other details as well, so I'm gonna go check and see if there are any eyeshadow palettes available that would go with this look. And something I want to start doing is labeling everything that I'm putting on here, because for most of these, you could actually make these as a real show. And the last thing a real show needs is, of course, a floor. So I'm searching for some whimsical backgrounds. I'm thinking clouds and something dark color to really make that colorful silk pop and let the makeup pop and have the uniform seem especially beautiful in such a dark backdrop. Okay, these are the choices I got. Right away, not feeling that cartoony one, not feeling the smoke one. I'm gonna have to go with the darkest one here. And now we have a full product. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, or share with a friend.